I reached into my pocket for my atlas to get Geraldine. Except it wasn't freaking there. What the... Oh, one of those trolls freaking pickpocketed me! I gazed around for a solution to present itself, but unsurprisingly, none came to me. Unless I stared up at the roof high above. It was currently open to the sky, and though it was a seriously tall building, that didn't really matter to my air magic. It was just the fear of it failing on me that made me pause. What am I gonna do? Fly up there like Wonder Woman and swoop down onto the field? Holy shit, I think I am. Wait, does Wonder Woman ever fly? Screw it. I pushed air from my hands before I could back out, propelling myself up the curving metal wall which arched toward the sky. A rush of adrenaline poured down my limbs as I hurtled up and over the roof. The four quarters of the field gazed up at me from below. The team was assembling on it, jogging out of the tunnel which led to the locker rooms. My stomach dropped the same second I did, the blast of air from my hands slowing, so I started descending fast. Oh, shit. By sheer force of will, I held my scream in my chest, refusing to embarrass myself, which lasted all of 2 more seconds as I crashed into the ground and slammed to my knees before everyone. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't totally humiliating either. Win! Geraldine started applauding as everyone stared at me like a meteor had just crashed from the heavens.
Holy spaceballs! What an entrance!
Orion's brows were practically in his hairline, his arms folded and bulging against the fitted black t-shirt, which labeled him as the pitball coach.
5 points to air. But it would have been 10 if you'd made that landing, Miss Vega.
Backhanded, but I'd take it. He glanced back up at the sky as if looking for another fae falling from the heavens.
Where's your sister?
She's on her way. Total lie. I bet she was stretched out on her bed watching fae flicks right about now. I spotted the cheer squad congregating at the end of the pitch, stretching and flashing a lot of skin in our direction. Most of the guys were captivated by the show.
All right. Laps around the pitch. Go, 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 come on! I want to see sprints. Go!
There were nearly 50 people present, including almost 30 freshmen waiting to try out.
Your uniform is waiting for you on the bench in the girls' locker room. Go get changed. And hurry. Well, I'll remember how late you were to practice.
He was such a hypocrite. But damn, it made me hot when he got all bossy like that. I didn't let him know it, though, offering him an eye roll before heading down the tunnel into the locker room. My uniform was waiting for me, and my atlas had been left on top of it by whichever one of the heirs had thieved it from me. I stripped down, shoving my stuff into a locker, and was soon dressed in the navy and silver colors of the academy. I wore a pair of fitted shorts, and as I wasn't an official member of the team, the academy letters were printed on the back of the shirt instead of my name. I pulled on the knee-high socks and sneakers before jogging back out to the field where I was ready to freeze my ass off. Orion immediately sent me off to do sprints with the rest of the team, and I nodded, running to join the pack. After the comment Seth had made, I was determined to do my best today. I was gonna make myself a substitute. It was a reasonable goal. I'd played lacrosse in high school, so I wasn't completely inept when it came to sports. After 4 sprints, my legs ached. By 8, my lungs burned. By 15, my tongue was practically lolling. Okay, maybe I'm 10% inept.